Hi, everybody. Welcome to my commentary for my film Edgar. Now, a lot of people have asked me about the music and what I used. It's actually like this jovial tune that I pitched down and slowed down to give that creepy sort of feeling. I'm going to stop it here. So, during the opening sequence, I tried to show sort of the innocence of children, to juxtapose with Edgar, who is obviously childlike in nature. Interesting story. When I was shooting this, there was at the playground. There was a father and his child, and I asked if I could record them. That it was for a film, and that I have release forms if so that everything's okay. He told me no, and I was like, okay, thank you, and walked away. Well, a little while later, I learned that he filed a police report saying that some creepy guy was walking around trying to take pictures of kids in the neighborhood. So if I can offer a little bit of caution, be careful out there. Some people don't understand what we are doing. The transitions that I used, they were intended to be a combination of the camera starting up, but they were also meant to give the effect that it's the bandana being pulled from the eyes of the child, which you don't realize until the very end. So I'm not sure if a lot of people caught on that aspect. One of the things that kind of spurred this was the fact that there are a lot of YouTubers out there, and I watch a lot of YouTube, and they have this personality, and you think you know that personality, but lately a lot of things have come out about certain YouTubers and their behind the scenes antics. That's really what inspired this, along with the fact that I'm a father of three, and when they were younger, this was really a terrifying thought that I constantly had, that something would happen to the three of them. And I think that every parent goes through that they feel and worry that, and the bandana goes back on, somebody will come along and snatch their kids and do horrible things to them. Loosens tie, get a little comfortable. That was sort of the beginning of the creepy vibe. Now, this one has a longer transition because I wanted it to be that he was away at work and the child was left there alone. And then, for it to come back with the bandana pulled off, or in this case, looking like to the audience that the camera switching back on. So some people have asked me about the scar on Edgar's forehead. That's actually something that when I was reading about serial killers, that a lot of their tendencies have come from some sort of head trauma. So they may have like a predisposition for what they do, but usually there's a blow to the head or some sort of physical trauma that also takes place. So I wanted to kind of give that feeling that something has happened to Edgar in the past before we meet him.
You can tell me. I'm not like my mother.
Where his mother is mentioned. Obviously, he doesn't like his mother.
You need to get your head out of the clouds.
The daydreaming. I can't count how many times I was told that as a kid. Oh, you're a daydreamer. And I think that all creatives sort of feel like that, and that's something that I wanted to get across.
Did your mother ever
Parents that make their kids grow up too soon.
You feel like
I wanted there to be this idea that letting kids be kids.
Only
It's
never
why the
wanna
opening
grow up.
is
I just
is
wanted to be
intended
like
to
Peter
be
Pan and stay
such
young
so
forever.
innocent.
And then I could play with my lost boys.
Stop here for a second. So I wanted to show that he has a Peter Pan complex, that he doesn't want to grow up, that he wants to remain a child forever. And I feel like everyone has that from time to time, that feeling that, oh, I can't have those childish thoughts, and I can't do fun things like that. And I wanted to show that there is a level, but in this case, Edgar has taken it too far and has lost grip with reality.
You could be one of my lost boys. Do you want to be one of my lost boys?
Knowing the
We'd
ending,
have
that's so creepy.
much fun. I guess I'm gonna have to go again. I'll be back soon.
Paul Chapman was a great actor. I so
My
got
neighbors
lucky
just don't
with him.
understand that I'm down here trying to have a good time with my new friend. You are my friend, aren't you? Of course you are. We are gonna have
When
so
Paul did this,
much fun today.
I actually had goosebumps on the back of my neck, because to me, this is the creepiest thing. This is the moment when you realize that there is, as much as you thought there was something wrong, this is where the payoff is. This is, as much as the ending is the resolution, this I feel like really embodies what Edgar is like. The pulling of the unbuttoning of the collar, pulling the tie further down. He really thinks that they're going to have some sort of fun, but not the good kind of fun.
I hope you have
And
fun. I hate
reveal.
for you to wind up like the others.
So this was shot at my brother and sister-in-law's house, and that is their son, Brody. I was so worried about him having some sort of psychological problems because of this, being tied up and such. But we made it a game, and if you actually look, he's smiling and is having fun. But it happened so quick that I don't feel like you understand. But he and his father and I were standing behind the camera and egging him on to be more, to struggle more and really have fun with it. So that's what I got, and I'm really happy with it. The run away from the house, wanting the audience to get as far away from there as possible, until finally. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun to make. It was very difficult to write. I feel like I had to go to a really dark place that I'm not used to. Usually my stories are happy, or less dark but not too dark, and more like depressing. So I wanted to do something that really took it to a dark place, to see if that was something that I could do. I hope you liked the movie. I hope it creeped you out. I hoped it made you hug your children closer. And I'll see you at the next film. Thank you much, everybody. You guys have a good day.